anything inside when you pass through. You know it surely will do.
They're gonna say a lot of things about us, yeah. But killing me, that sound is not a singing, no. We don't worry what the sound guys say. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is the information center.
Yo, test it then. It's yours truly, Madness KMA, and I'm back once again with another exclusive Jungle Report. Now, it's about time I thought I did another Jungle Report, and it's kind of a collaboration with my Hidden Dub series, because if you can see right here, a whole load more of sleeves that came out of another CD pouch that I had fully loaded from my DJ days of playing out with CDs. And I found a lot that I knew I was missing, but some of them I didn't remember. And again, I've spoken about this in Hidden Dub series when I've said, you know, as producers, and you make loads of music and you're making all of those hidden dubs, those hidden gems that you've got on your hard drive and you forgot about completely. Sometimes you even listen back and think, did I make that? So within today's episode, I've got some exclusives to play from you, some original dubs that I made from my Cool London era, whereas I was playing from about 2011 to 2014, and I had some serious heavyweight dubs that I used to just curate, sit in a studio, just make beats and bangers after banger after banger, and I just wanted them for my radio show. Until I started to play out alongside the garage events, then I started to do jungle events, drum and bass events, doing the room 2s, room 3s, 4s and 5s when it comes to Jungle Fever. And I used to host my sets, obviously being from the radio DJ that had the 2 and 3 4-hour shows, so then it would be, I had to play a whole wide selection of what I wanted to play for the listeners that were supporting me. So I made a series of dubs, and I found them here, and I've got at least 20 of them. So I've selected some today. In fact, I'm still confused about what I'm going to play on today's show inside the Jungle Report with yours truly, Madness KMA. So do make sure you like, subscribe, comment and share, because I have some hidden gems, some hidden dubs to bust today. Whew. So everybody knows that with me, everything has to have the heartbeat of the sound system culture in it. It has to have the energy, the talk, the chat on the mic. The sound selection has to make difference to everybody else's selection. So I always loved sound clashes from since I was young. I always was a sound clash man, loving the sound clash era from the 80s to the 90s, and of course some of the 2000s as well with the big world clashes. However, I still had my favorites in mind, and it was always in my ethos of a DJ producer. You always got to have your own special dubs. So I would find the dancehall acapellas, or I would, you know, my favorite artists from the reggae scene, and use those acapellas for reworks, for redubs and edits of my own fancy that I could play on radio. Some of them I could not play on radio because they were real sound clash killers, and it was just being prepared for anything that could happen. I would drop these dubs on people and you would know this guy ain't no one to play with. It's a force to be reckoned with. So I'm going to select this one inside entry number 1 on today's program. And do remember, don't forget, drop your comments down below and let me know what you are feeling inside the Jungle Report today. So again, one of mine and many others' favorites of the old school reggae dancehall scene. And we're talking about the cool ruler, Gregory Isaacs. Now I found this, and then I done a remix version just for a dub plate special, not for sale, because you don't share your dub plates. This one here, Night Nurse, you would know the vocal. However, this is the Sound Clash version produced by myself. And all of these were featured in 2013 and 2014. So there's a whole load of them. And I can't even believe I did so many that I forgot about. Entry number 1. Creating the atmosphere is how I visualized it from my studio to Clubland and radio.
Someone over there to start the sound class quick. But fire we well slick, Lord. And anything you tell when you pass through, you know it surely we do. Tell them it's a case of emergency. Cause some people coming to try to test me. Right is fire we're.
When I say the star, keep up the people never talk about gun. Forward my gun range, the people can't talk for hours and dead. Nick, all of that talk about bad man.
You see what I mean? The atmosphere I like to set from the get-go, from the intro alone, has to tell a story. Because imagine if there was no microphone and I didn't have an MC, so I'm not hosting for myself. The music has to do the talking. And from the intro, it sets a precedence of something serious, as a serious soundboy selector, ready to kill soundboy anytime. So entry number 2 on today's program of the Jungle Report / Hidden Dubs is another one of my favorite artists and many others, millions across the world, and the lovable, sweet sounds of Vybz Hammond. And this is an artist that I would love to do collaborations with over the years, and to be able to produce these vocals in my own format, which was at the time the era I was in my jungle zone. Then this one here again is another one that would keep them talking. Track entitled They Gonna Talk, Vybz Hammond, Mad Inc. That was the guys under that time in 2013. Here it is.
No, just want to remind you that this is not a competition. No competition. Boom, bang, bang, come on. Show me say boy, as long as we got the plates in our bags and murder in our hearts, yeah, no reason for concern. They're gonna talk, they're gonna talk, they're gonna talk, they're gonna say a lot of things about us, yeah, but killing me, that sound is not a singing, no. We don't worry what the sound guys say. Yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Touch me say boy, oh yeah, boy. Boy, yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Touch me say boy, oh yeah, boy. Boy, yeah.
They're gonna talk, so we keep them talking. And that's what it's about as a DJ producer. You're supposed to have killer dubs for any occasion. It could be any time where somebody wants to draw cards on you and say, and throw some shade, as a selector. And you just say, all right, cool. The intros alone, I always worked on those to make a statement from a DJ to anybody. And the public, the raving public right there in the crowds or on the radio would always respond in a different way, because you spend time and design your set so if anything was to pop off, I'm ready. Entry number 3 on today's program. Now this is a serious piece of weight here again. For one of my favorite dancehall artists who's now free and out there in the world and doing his thing, Kiss Me Baby and all them things, but it's all good, right? I call this one Blue Steel. Now, one of my favorite sound selectors of all time, of sound selectors from the dancehall scene, has to be Ricky Trooper of Kilimanjaro Sound, and of course went solo with Sound Trooper.
Just blood clot then. After me play one tune and talk about call the ambulance, you talk about blood clot alarm already. Kartel kill a blood clot tune.
Trooper, me and the boy them a play a blood clot tune, you know. Talk about say them counteract song, and I cannot remember where I did that song. So me I say I feel that wrong. So
yeah, man, this is Jack Jumbo.
Black people. The Trooper say,
where you get that song there from? Cause I know me sing that. You take black people to fuck.
The guy's voice alone just gives that energy, and I highly rate and respect this one above most inside the dancehall scene, because his selector's story is deep. How he created dub plates, how he managed to kill so many sounds over the years, and the biggest and best over them worldwide. Ricky Trooper, hail and salute me general, every single time right here for Madness KMA. I am a fan and a follower of his sound, because the way he speaks, the way he spoke, the way he addressed the mic when it comes to other sounds, the things that he would say that no other selector said, he broke so many boundaries. So I was inspired at that time. I think it was the World Clash at Pier 1 with, I think it was Death Before Dishonor, correct me if I'm wrong, where Ricky Trooper had a whole set of Vybz Kartel dubs, right? So big up Vybz Kartel, Addy the Teacher, because again, original Kartel style with that voice, those elements, quick speaking, killer sound boy. I wanted to have my own jungle dub at the time. So this one here was 2014. I called it Blue Steel, featuring Vybz Kartel and Mad Inc. myself on the buttons, dub plate special. Remember what I said, from the intro alone, the story will be told. I said some of them weren't radio friendly, but you see this one, if you drop in a dance today in a jungle dance, or it don't even have to be a jungle dance, it's how you play it, how you set it as the selector, but everybody. Entry number 3, Blue Steel, you know, I called it. And you know why? Just put 2 and 2 together and come up with whatever you want. Soundboy Burial. Man, I was on it. I was on that type of flavor back then, what? 2014, and that was my last year on Cool London, and I had to part ways and then do other things. And don't get me wrong, garage was always in my bloodline, but I originally started from hardcore and jungle, as you know. Wow. Big up Vybz Kartel, original, you know, any vocal that you could get from him and work it for a special is how you do it. Ooh, just rotten. Entry number 4 on today's program, and I got so many, so I'm gonna have to do another jungle report / hidden dubs on this one. Let me see. All right, let's go for some gal tune right now. So we killed Soundboy, and we still have the tune for the gal dem, because ladies first are the entourage for Madness KMA. Here on the Jungle Report, leave your comments down below on what you think is fire, what you think that you like, and give me your opinions down below in the comments on YouTube, as well as across the other platforms, you know, for the Madify, you know, Jungle Report that's out there on the socials. But this one here is a remix that I did. Now, I heard the track from another one of the superstars that came out from Saxon Sound Studio by the name of Maxi Priest. You may know him. So Maxi Priest came out with some tunes around that time, and I do believe it was from an album. I can't remember what the album was called, but the track was called Take It Easy. And I thought to myself, this is really nice, but I want to hear this in a jungle rhythm. So I got to the drawing board. I went in the studio and I produced this as a remix, and I liked it so much that I contacted Maxi Priest and Colin Bowlby, the producer of the original, to say, I've done this, maybe you might want to add this to the label or add this to an additional remix, just to be a part of the package with something else. We tried to work out something, but VP Records at the time, they already had the release already rolling, the promo was already going out and whatever, so it didn't get through the doors. However, it did get to the producer and Maxi to say, this is something different. And for some gal tune to end it off with entry number 4 on today's program, Take It Easy, Maxi Priest on the vocals, with myself on the buttons as Mad Ink. So we don't just play hardcore killer soundboy tunes only. I'm always a selector that says ladies first, entourage. You know how it goes, right? So I thought when I heard that original, it needs a steppers type of vibe to it to give that energy. I used to play that all the time on the radio show. Love it still now, but I haven't heard it in years. Take It Easy, Maxi Priest on the vocals, Mad Ink on the buttons, in my jungle era in 2014. So, Jungle Report right now, leave your comments down below, like, subscribe, comment and share. That's very important. Big up all those riding it out, expecting that deliverance of high quality videos from myself and the camp right here at Pirate Chronicles series channel. We're going from strength to strength each and every episode. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment and share, do all that stuff right now. Give thanks. I'm out.
This is the information center.